Oh, I come back to this.
Also, that quote that I invoked silly to describe when I was talking about lots of things last time, I think I might have said it was Sojourner Truth, which is a stupid thing to say. It was actually Audre Lorde.
What quote?
Master's House, Master's Tools.
Oh, yeah. I think you corrected yourself later, didn't you?
I don't know, but it's Audre Lorde, in case
Okay.
it was
The record has been set straight.
Yeah, that's important.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hey, Fat Tire.
Why would you move?
She wants to let you see the water.
You're the most distracted shopkeep of all time.
She's saying to you right now. Did you know?
Fairy water for 38 gold to keep the Dragon Lord's minions away? I don't think we need this.
I don't really think so. We're pretty powerful.
Like, you 100% for sure eventually learn a spell that just does the same thing.
Was that place locked, or what was the deal?
Yeah, there was a locked door there.
Maybe it's good later on. I don't know.
Maybe. It helps you preserve MP on your way to the final boss. I would imagine.
Okay.
But like, I don't know that it's necessarily important on this stage of our trip.
Are there actually healing items?
Yeah, we have herbs. Remember?
Herbs, that's right. Oh, that's right. Danks and dabs and all sorts of biz.
Garen's grave is home to...
Oh, hey!
We'll get the silver harp in Garenham. All right.
Things are opening up
now,
here.
yeah. Well, getting the keys, like I said, it's just like, it totally changes the game.
The keys opened up the game?
It's like getting the keys to the game. I forgot to get MP.
Oh, that's right. I like this old man. That irresistible synth.
What scent?
Oh, it's irresistible synth?
What scent, though?
Oh, the synth.
Oh,
the third there.
Synth. I definitely heard scent.
That irresistible synth.
I was like, you've smelled this old man? And you find his scent irresistible?
It was the scent of Taco.
Taco's my cat. In case that wasn't clear. Taco is one of my cats. Let's put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
He is sleeping next to me.
It has no
interest in this whatsoever.
Right. Well, no appreciable scent at this distance.
I'm not even close up. He doesn't really...
No, he's a fine-smelling cat.
Yeah. My other cat, Charlie, when we first got him, he was a stinker. Because he had not yet learned how to bathe.
Yeah.
But Taco learned him.
My cat is large enough that sometimes he has difficulty cleaning certain parts of
Even
himself.
with complete knowledge of the process.
He did, not for lack of trying, but he's lost a little weight. My cat.
Yeah, that's good.
His name is Maverick.
Yeah. Maverick's a good guy.
He's one of the Dukes of Hell, actually.
Well, besides that, he's a good guy.
I mean, I didn't say that. Ooh,
good. There's a whole party in here.
It is actually bumping. They're here.
Oh, that thing that you spoiled for us. Mm-hmm.
What? I spoiled that? Oh, yeah, I did.
For yourself.
Hawksness.
Yeah, it's not the first time we've heard about Hawksness.
But he does not know if it shall exist? Is that what he said?
I hate people. Goodness.
Wow.
It was rude.
Oof. There's a lot of anguish in this land. Excuse me. The darkness by the grave, remember?
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
Found a torch.
We probably should actually make a map if we go into the darkness.
Yeah.
Lest we die.
Oh, empty treasure chest.
Not cool.
Worst ever.
Damn it, doobies.
These are the Doobie Brothers right here.
Oh my goodness.
I'm too busy. Ask the other guard. I'm too busy. Ask the other guard.
All right.
I'm just following instructions.
Oh, that's where the LP ended.
Yeah. Well, that was a total waste of magic key.
Is there anything above? Is it going to darkness? Ooh.
I don't know.
Oh!
Oh, look at this.
Cat dog. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo.
I'm going in that grave. You can't stop me.
Is this the grave? Behind the concert hall?
Yeah, maybe.
Alright.
Oh.
Ooh, that looks a little confusing.
Oh, no. Maybe we should make a map.
You want me to get some paper? You have some paper?
Yeah, let's take a paper break.
Paper break. Yeah. Alright. I'll try my best here. Why don't we make this easy on me?
Yeah.
Head like just straight up, I guess.
Okay.
Ugh. All right. Okay. Go ahead. We'll see how much this is, you know.
Head one over.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do this kind of loose. I don't have an actual grid, so.
Okay.
All right. Keep going. So we got a passageway here that goes like this.
This looks like just a complete maze.
It does.
I'm pretty sure I did this without a map as a child.
All right. Yeah. I mean, you try it. You do what you feel.
Okay. So
yeah, I think I give up already.
Yeah. It just looks like a nightmare.
With graph paper. Oh, it'd be such a nightmare, though. It would really be such a nightmare. And it's just filled with warlocks.
Yeah, I'm not.
You fear not the warlock, right?
Oh, you're only dealing with 4. Whatever, dog. You're dead.
Oof. Are we hitting for 21 damage now?
That's why I wanted to upgrade our weapon.
Yeah.
The other guy's just piecing out.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing.
All right. Oh, wow.
I do feel like maybe we were supposed to do this sooner.
I think you are correct.
But that's okay. That just means it's easy this time.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely fine. Except the skeleton is taking it right now.
Yeah, skeletons are just kind of HP walls. Like, they just have a huge amount of HP, but, like, they're not threatening, per se.
No.
Alright, I want to try to get into those treasures in the northeast corner.
Right.
And we have tons of MP. We have 11 casts of heal. Although we'll have to recast Radiant while we're
I don't think we're in danger at all.
Me neither.
We did delve a lot in that other dungeon for some time.
Yeah, we were doing that for a while, and then I do remember leveling up in the on the eastern continent below the river passage.
Yes. Yeah, hopefully we'll just get this. We'll get this harp. We'll bounce over to the hermit and
get a staff of rain. That's what he was on.
Yeah,
offer?
and then we'll like find the sun and make it rain on the sun or something like that. This world is strange.
This is a very strange world.
Oh goodness.
We should share what our new beer is.
Oh yeah, this is
because we finished our sculpin.
Yes, we did. This is slightly more common New Belgium fat tire.
Yep, it's good old fat tire. This is a leftover box from my wedding.
Yeah.
That we were going to return, then I was like, why?
Well, and the reason you chose it, of course, is that it perfectly balances a biscuit-like malt flavor with hoppy freshness.
Yep, that's my reasoning.
He's very peculiar. Particular?
That's the one.
Wow, goodness me.
Oh, hello, door.
Words have not been kind to me today.
Uh-huh.
It's been that kind of week.
Yeah.
It really has.
Holiday weeks. But also, oh, right. That's why I was silencing these guys.
They keep hurting you. Why do you keep going back to them?
It's an abusive relationship.
Oh, it's sad. It's really sad. I find...
What's that?
Oh, I was going to say, the worst part of any night when I don't know if your cats wake you up at night.
Very rarely.
Really? Maverick gets me up at least once a night.
Every night?
Every night. Every single night.
Oh, I wouldn't stand for that, man. Oh, learned a new spell.
Ooh.
Outside.
Oh, hey, look at that.
I think I can infer what that will do.
Lets you run and
we might use that at the end of this dungeon.
Yeah, I think we absolutely should. This is pointless. But I was going to say, once he does wake me up to feed him, the worst part is encountering all the warlocks.
Makes total sense. I would also not like to see warlocks that early in the morning.
I mean, sometimes it's it's still night, right? 3 o'clock?
He's getting you up at 3 o'clock in the morning to feed him?
Not every night. It depends on the day.
That's crazy.
We have moved into... now we just... Once he wakes me up once, I lock him out of the room. And that seems
that doesn't bother him?
Nope.
See, locking our cats out is the recipe for...
Oh, goodness.
So you can just immediately go down. Let's just see what's down there.
This is, yeah, man. Shades of Rogue. Oh.
No, just nothing. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to talk to you. Oh, God.
Oh,
yep.
Not that one. Okay, there's actual stuff here.
I imagine these monsters be getting stronger. No, just the warlocks.
So far, it's the same.
Shades of Rogue, and
Definitely Shades of Rogue,
which was kind of a thing for both of us.
Yeah, we definitely had a lot of Rogue experiences growing up. I would come over and we'd play like a lot of Rogue on your local.
It's your standard
network.
2010s high school, 2000s, 2005 plus, 2020, 2005 kid.
Oh, there's Wolf Lords here.
Oh, I remember these guys.
He has pink belt and pink boots.
I'm honestly digging it right now. What color is his tunic?
Gray. And he has like dark red, brown fur.
The Wolf Lord has mad fashion sense. I like it. The baby blue boots on the skeletons and the Wolf Lord clothing, I'm into it.
Okay, so the lower left passage has... Oh, dear, Droll Magi. Alright, I gotta stop spell you.
How much is... Oh, it's only 2 to cast stop spell?
Yeah, stop spell's real cheap.
That's usable. Now, the one thing we do not have is an item that restores MP, correct?
I don't think there is one in the game.
I was going to say, I don't even remember if that was the thing in Final Fantasy. I don't believe so.
Not till much later.
I don't think Ethers came into... Maybe later on, I don't know.
No, the Ethers were...
Were they a thing?
They were
Because it was spelled charges in the original, not MP.
Yeah, that's true, but...
But I honestly don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Whoa.
And in the...
Oh,
he has weapons now.
Is he wearing pink boots? Can you clarify?
He has pink boots, pink gloves, purple leggings, and a burgundy tunic with gold and purple sort of...
Can I gush for a second? Because, I'm really liking it.
It's like, they were pretty bold in their fashion choices.
I absolutely... See, I think the Dragon Lord is onto something, frankly.
Right, how bad are you?
Oh,
my god.
Oh, whoa.
Yo.
Oh, things are getting real in
We
here.
may not be able to go too
We need that
terribly
magic
deep here.
armor, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. I bet these guys literally put on the hurt if you don't.
Yeah, if I they might have hurt more at this point, which would be a real problem for us.
Maybe this was not quite this easy.
Yeah, I don't think we could have gotten all the way to the bottom without just sprinting.
They're dropping a lot of gold. 77 gold?
Yeah, we're going to get to that magic armor before too long.
How much were the goldmen dropping?
They were dropping over 100, like maybe a couple hundred. It wasn't crazy, but it was good. The problem is they only give like 6 experience, so
they're money grind.
And the thing is, like in the end of the game, I do feel like you do have eventually just infinite gold, and what you're actually grinding for is experience.
Sure.
So
it seems you almost universally get less experience than gold. So
yeah,
I suppose that makes sense.
What do you suppose this is?
I'm lost.
I'm not. I'm keeping track. Ooh,
this is why I'm glad you're piloting. Oh no! Don't put it on, but Lord. Ooh, should we see? Should I consult my friend?
Yeah.
I'll phone a friend.
Let's take a quick moment to look that up. I think that we got lucky by having a full inventory and not just auto picking it up.
Yes, I think you're absolutely right.
I think we do not want to have the cursed belt.
So we got double wings and a couple fighters rings. We're just...
Yeah, I think the fighters rings is what saved us this time.
Oof. I think you're right.
I do wonder how much MP it costs to cast outside, because I should probably preserve that amount.
Good question. Do not know the answer to that. Neither does Butt Lord.
Nope.
Oh, it's so sassy.
So...
it's so gorgeous.
Yeah, they're very fashionable down here in Garen's Tomb.
Oh man, it's a neon crypt down here, and I absolutely love it.
It is pretty baller. Okay, how do you feel about?
Yes.
We have
getting out.
We have 2 options. We can either get out right now, go rest up, and then try to delve straight to the bottom, or we can try to delve straight to the bottom from here, because I feel like there's probably only one more level, and I know how to get there.
Okay. Well, we do have only 15 MP.
That's true. using outside right now would give us an opportunity to see how much it costs.
I think we should just bounce up to the surface, get some fresh air, see if the tomatoes are growing in.
All right, so we had 15. It costs 6.
Oh, that's nothing.
It's not too bad. All right, so we'll rest at the inn in here. Actually, we'll just walk out like this.
Oh, that's very smart. Very smart.
But getting into that dungeon is kind of crazy. You kind of have to, like, put together a few different clues that you get, and like, you have to also have access to keys. Oh, I have to open the door again. Are you kidding me?
They lock it after you leave, man.
That is some
that one woman who doesn't want to see. Goodness, look at the Doobie Brothers. There's a lot going on. Yep.
I don't think I've ever looked at the Doobie Brothers.
Well, now you have. Listen to the music. That's a Doobie Brothers song. And Blackwater, China Grove. Yes, indeed.
Are those albums or songs?
Oh, those are songs.
Okay.
China Grove is the one that everybody knows, I feel like. You can put that over one of the Metal Scorpions. It's not really metal, but, you know. I would think that the Metal Scorpions occasionally indulge in hard rock.
Are Doobie Brothers hard rock?
Yeah, well, like, you know.
Because they don't sound like hard rock, just based on their name.
Well, yeah, I guess, okay. Rock music. Yeah, I guess.
Their hardness is debatable.
When one reads, yeah, that's probably not inaccurate. When Associated Acts, Steely Dan. Which is fair, but hard rock becomes a debatable moniker at that point. The Doobie Brothers.
I don't even know anything about Steely Dan, except that the name just makes me laugh every time.
Oh man, I think Steely Dan are like actually a good band. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
The only I think Steely Dan is Ricky Don't Lose That Number. Ricky Don't Lose That Number. It's the only. I don't remember. Man, I'm terrible at this.
No, you need to just keep going. Maybe I'll get it. After
I don't remember the words.
A moment.
Ricky, don't lose the number.
Oh, I don't have a key. Are you kidding me?
Oh, no. Well, at least you got enough military police to cast that spell you need.
At this point, I might as well just walk out. This
we
is
used
stupid.
all our... Man, it's like we had Shore Leave. We just blew all of our keys.
That's
they pay you in keys. They pay you in keys on the United States military.
Magic keys, no less.
Yeah, well, that's true. I mean, what good would regular keys do you?
Yeah.
You'd have to find out what it opened. You really don't have that much time on Shore Leave.
It's true. It's got to be magic. Magic or nothing, as they say.
That's basically
when
the Navy slogan, keys. I'm pretty sure.
In the
Magic or nothing.
Alright, so we have to go back to the castle and buy a bunch of overpriced keys. So I'm not going all the way back to Rimmelsdale.
Price.
It's a waste of time.
It's not a perfect world.
We were building up a good amount of G, but
yeah.
Although this will give us an opportunity to see what our next experience goal is, because we've gotten about 200 since we leveled up. So.
Not to mention the emotional boost we'll get from visiting the king. Mm-hmm. I heard he started a Deviant account. Mm-hmm. Exclusively.
It doesn't surprise me at all. He seems like the type.
Yeah. What would you imagine the king's persona is?
I don't want to imagine anyone's persona.
It's a squirrel. It's a squirrel.
Squirrel?
Yeah.
It's not a very regal animal.
No, but have you noticed that there are very few squirrels in the world of Breckenary Tantegel lore?
I mean, I can't say that I have, but it doesn't surprise me.
They're very rare and thus very prized.
There's much more vicious animals out there.
Yes. It's their bushy tails. Mm-hmm. Well, you can imagine the manuscripts. You're gone all the time. You only come back periodically to tell him what's going on. I imagine he finishes writing it. And then he just starts illuminating the manuscript with pictures of squirrels and himself and acts of sweet, passionate love.
No.
Yes, it's true. Look, I've been looking at him.
1305. Okay. So 5,500 experience is what we need.
To clarify, not with the squirrels. The squirrels are separate from the sweet, passionate acts of love.
I don't know. I don't want to know anything about any of this.
I'm just stating facts about the world of Dragonworm.
I don't know that these are facts. I feel like you're making them up.
I mean,
That's how
you've
I
talked to
feel.
the king, I think. Yeah, yeah. The whole reason we came here. Someone derailed us a little bit.
You're telling me about No, what in the world?
No!
It's the worst game of all time. It sucks.
Oh man, the channel ended there.
Let's go to Rimmeldar.
Is Rimmeldar north? Is that? Oh, we gotta go up and around and back down south.
North, then east, then south. Through a cave. It is the most arduous journey possible.
Enix was just like, kids have time.
Yeah.
Fuck children.
It's like, guys, this isn't...
I hate them.
I'm not playing this game by putting quarters in. Like, you don't have to do this to me. Let me unlock the doors permanently. Oh.
Can you... let's play this game instead of... can you imagine a flavor reason why the doors would lock after you've used the magic key?
Because the magic keys are actually RFID security cards, and they just explode after they're read. So
that's true.
The doors relock electronically, and this is a world so far in our future that the technology is considered magic.
Ooh, I love that. You just did it. That's great. That's perfect.
Nailed it.
Did I mention these ever? The in the kind of... I don't know what you want to call it, the collection of early D&D modules written by people like Gary Gygax. There are a few modules that they're weird high future, like science fiction things, like White Plume Mountain, I think. There's another one that's like a crashed alien spaceship. One called Temple of the Frog by Dave Arneson. But they're like weird futuristic, like so far in the future science fiction. But you're expected to have like fantasy characters that happen upon it. It's either like things from outer space or like things from the past that have been buried for so long that they seem magical, just as you've said.
It reminds me of 40K.
Yeah, exactly.
Where the technology is so far advanced, but also so ancient that, like, it's techno priests that, you know, repair stuff and maintain it because it's all mysticism at this point. Yeah. Which is an idea I just love. I don't know. No, it's something I'm totally in love with.
Absolutely.
Relatively recent release, the Talos Principle feels like it kind of engages on that level. I only played the public demo beta thing, but... it did seem like it was sort of in that way where everything's ruins, but there's super advanced technology in the ruins. And you're also a robot, I think, in that game?
I absolutely love that idea. I love the idea of envisioning classic Dungeons and Dragons not actually taking place in like a Tolkien-esque fantasy world, but taking place in a post-apocalyptic world that is so old that the remnants of technological civilization have been buried by, you know...
And I feel like you brought some of those elements to bear in the pen and paper RPG that we played a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean...
At least I always sort of envisioned it that way.
Yeah, I mean, I think I just love it so much.
Maybe I was just reading into it.
Maybe you knew.
I knew all along what your intention was.
I got it for you, but I don't know if you ever read it. It's cool if you didn't. Did you ever read...
I did read that book.
Did you?
I don't remember what it was called, but I did read it.
It was called The Sword of the Torturer, I think. Or something along those lines.
Yeah, something like that.
Gene Wolfe is the author.
Something like
it's the book of the new Sun.
Yeah, and I wanted to get the next one, and then I haven't yet. But I wanted to. I read the whole thing, and I really enjoyed it. And that also has that flavor.
Yes, I mean that's the whole premise. It's I think the genre, Dying Earth genre, like Jack Vance, Dying Earth style. It's a similar thing actually. Original Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know how much you're in D&D.
I don't know much about D&D.
Well, do you know how magic works in D&D if you're playing D&D games? Like, a wizard memorizes spells. Right. And then once they've cast them, they forget the spell. That was a type of magic in the Dying Earth stories by Jack Vance. So such that it is called Vancian magic.
Really?
Wow. Yeah. So it's borrowed from that. It's like completely unlike, you know, I don't know, it's a specific thing. But,
which also reminds me of a magic system... from another piece of fiction that I read 1,000 years ago that I do not remember the name of, but like it was all trinket based. So like you would have a magical object, and by activating it, it would do a magical thing. But then oftentimes it would be sort of exhausted at that point. It would be done. I wish I had any clue what the name of this was. This is like a book I borrowed from my dad when I was a kid.
Oh, wow.
Which is like an impossible task to then,
just
20 years later track
library.
down because like he has the
tons.
largest library of all time of science fiction.
Yeah. Actually, for this very same idea, I've been wanting to read, just like in the back of my mind, this desire has been to read The Sword of Shannara. Because I know that it kind of has a reputation of being completely derivative of Tolkien, but I think one of the biggest things that makes it different is that it does take place in a post-apocalyptic world, and I'm dying to.
And the rating's good. Like people don't give it enough credit for like that series is pretty well written. I read a lot of them when I was in junior high and high school, and
oh, did you?
Yeah, I actually still have quite a few.
I had the first one. I've been wanting to read it.
But my problem is that I always bought them in like library sales.
Yeah.
So I never read them in order, which would be a pretty cool project to then approach as an adult.
There's something special about those doorstopper fantasies. Actually, Chrissy just got me Feast of Crows. I
don't know what that is.
It's the 4th George R.R. Martin book.
Oh,
no, because dude, this is weird, but I read the first 3 Game of Thrones books in middle school.
Yeah,
and then the 4th one, like it wasn't out after that, so it was kind of sweet that she got it for me. And
I read the first one all the way through, and then I was like, I don't know if I can.
It's a little, I mean,
it's a lot.
It is a lot.
A lot.
I also read some of the Wheel of Time books and some of the Terry Goodkind sort of Truth, I think it's called.
I don't know.
This is like the trilogy of Doorstoppers.
What's with these fantasy authors named Terry? What's up with that?
Yep, Terry Brooks, Terry Goodkind. I don't know. What I wanted to ask you though about Gene Wolfe, who is from Illinois, by the way. Yeah.
Still live there?
Yeah. Oh my God, I was so upset. Actually, he came in DeKalb. I used to live in DeKalb, which is a town that no one will know, but it is.
I don't know that no one will.
Well, maybe some people who are listening will know, but it's where Northern Illinois University is. The library in DeKalb is awesome. There's this dude who runs he organizes the science fiction section and the comic book section and the film section. They had an incredibly robust selection of films, comic books, and like their science fiction section was like totally bomb. But he was like the local person who did that.
So he like organized the purchasing and stuff?
Yeah. He stocked it. He ran their like science fiction book club, and Northern Illinois also has a pretty cool rare books collection. The woman who organizes the special collections at Northern, they're like I think one of the depositories for the Science Fiction Writers of America, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. She's also an editor for journals, and like has written and she worked with Catherine Valente, who is a newer science fiction writer, and she's like fantasy, a lot of things, but she's amazing. But it's just all these connections were kind of in DeKalb.
That's pretty awesome.
But Gene Wolfe, I think, is actually lived in like Naperville or something like that.
Wow,
somewhere in nearby. But that the librarian got him to come speak at Northern, and Gene Wolfe was fairly advanced in age. I unfortunately missed it, but that was kind of one of my major regrets from when I lived there because I missed him speak. But
do you still have that opportunity, or has he passed?
No, he's still alive as far as I know. But yeah, I don't know.
There's always another chance.
Probably another chance. But I thought it was really cool that they got him to speak.
Yeah, definitely.
That was a long story to say that Gene Wolfe is pretty much the best. But what I wanted to ask you about that was, do you remember the Tower of the Torturers?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you know what it was? That was what so impressed me about that book, is that even after reading it, I could not tell what the world was, because the way that book is written, there's all these relics and pieces and detritus of a former world, like in our world. But
I don't think I made the connection that it was supposed to be our world.
Yeah, they live in a spaceship. It's like a spaceship.
I did pick up on that there were spaceships around. I didn't recognize that the tower was a spaceship.
I'm pretty sure. Do you remember when he's walking down the hallway looking at paintings?
Yes.
And he's like, there's one. It's fairly obvious in retrospect, but it didn't get me. Like he's looking at it, it's like a knight with a visor and like full white regalia holding a flag. and like on a barren gray landscape.
Oh,
it's an
man.
astronaut.
That's crazy.
But the way that it's written, it's like he doesn't tell you that. It's like, what would this look like to someone else who had never seen it before?
I totally didn't put that.
Yeah,
together.
no. There's lots of. I think I had to have someone explain that to me.
That's crazy.
But I think the whole book is littered with things like that.
Huh? That's fascinating.
But Gene Wolfe's so talented that he can completely sculpt
Yeah.
that perspective. I don't know. It's amazing.
That's really interesting.
Kind of blew my mind. Yeah.
Yeah, he just reminded me of how I wanted to read the other book in that series.
There's the book of there's like 3 interlocking sagas too.
Yeah.
I never finished it either, but
Too many things. So many things that I want to do.
yeah,
Not enough time.
it was cool though. It's kind of like the height of that post-apocalyptic fantasy for me, I think. Though. Especially because there's like this whole premise that, if you remember, like he's like the frame narrative is that he's like an anthropologist or something from a future time that has obtained Severian's papers or something like that.
Right? Yeah.
And
He doesn't like linger on that for too long.
No,
though.
but it influences how he like quote unquote translates the book, and so he's using like Latin terms to describe terms that they don't have words for. I think I don't know. It's very bizarre.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird Latin in that.
Yeah, I just thought it.
I don't have a problem with it. It was just cool.
No, it was a cool thing cool device.
Would have helped if I knew more Latin to start with. I'm sure it probably is more meaningful to you as someone who
I
spent some time learning Latin.
To know. That was my Gene Wolfe
Whatever.
fan hour.
That was something to occupy our time while we were going to Brimmeldar to buy fucking keys.
True. The bottom line should be read Gene Wolfe if possible.
Yeah, I would recommend giving it a try because Cory did give me that book as a gift and I really enjoyed it. Book of the New Sun or Old Sun or one of those.
I think there's actually a Book of the New Sun, Book of the Long Sun, and Book of the Short Sun.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, then they're all sets.
Okay, so then I definitely read New Sun.
I think it's New Sun. Yes. I have not read the others.
Well, definitely the first one is fascinating.
Yeah.
It's if you like fantasy and sci-fi mixing, which, to be fair, I've always been of the opinion that they are the same genre.
And Gene Wolfe dropping astronauts on you and not telling you that they're astronauts.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that's the thing about it. So it's a super unreliable narrator in a lot of different ways. Mm-hmm.